Well, hello. I wanted to show you, I already started with the rice. A half a cup. I prefer the brown rice. So half a cup of water to half a cup of minute rice. You can use the long rice, I just don't have any. Now, I've made up my mushrooms earlier today. I do that when I get home from the store. And I did it with a little bit of bacon. And yeah, I'm going to use some of the mushrooms in here too. Oh yeah, I always seek opportunity. So, what I did is I left a little bit of my bacon grease in there as well. And we're going to go ahead and cook up our shrimp in here. Now, I've already rinsed my shrimp. But, yeah, I did that when they were frozen. So they still have a few ice crystals on them. I'm just going to give them a little bit of lemon. Oh, where's my dill? Just a little bit of a sprinkle of dill. Oof. Yeah, I don't want to put any red pepper in this one. We're going to use a special sauce. It's a new one. It's still sweet chili, but it's a new one I've never had before. So I don't want to change the flavoring in here too much. There's a specific flavor when you use peppers. There's no jalapeno in this one either. When you use peppers and shrimp and mushrooms, this flavor combination of them together is fabulous. So that's pretty much where we're going to go with here. So, does it all fired up for me? See, I'm going to throw off the temperature of the pan because these are still kind of frozen, but not really. They just have ice crystals on them still. So we're going to cook them for about 3 minutes on each side. There's 10. It's a half of a bag. Alright then, we're going to put those to the side. Add a little bit of oil. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add my celery and green onion. Yeah, I forgot to say something about that. The celery is also another one that's a great flavor combination with everything I'm making. Another one to add actually is water chestnuts in this. When you have peppers and shrimp, or even peppers and scallops, any seafood. I guess if you did it right, you could do it with chicken too, but I like doing it with the seafood. It's just a wonderful flavor combination with the peppers and the onions. These are tricolor pepper, red, orange, and green. Sweet pepper, not a hot pepper. But I wouldn't recommend using this if you're going to make like fajitas, because while it says it has onions in it, it really doesn't. So I'm going to go ahead and add some myself. I was going to say, people have asked me before, when do you know that the vegetables are done? And there was this little Filipino woman. I worked for her and her husband. They were a doctor and wife, kind of dynamic duo. And oh, she cooked me fantastic food. In the whip of a lunchtime, she'd bring me the most fantastic food. And she gave me the recipe on how to make one of the stir fries she made. And I said, oh yeah, but when do you add the onion? Oh yeah, and when do you add this and when do you add that? And she'd tell me, well, when, like the onion softens and it becomes kind of transparent a little bit, and, some of your other stuff like the celery, when it gets a little bit softened, whatever, like that. That's pretty much the only thing you can really go by is you want it to have like a firm, yet cooked consistency. But that's the only thing I can say is the more that you do it, the more that you will get good at it. I'm not always good at it. No, every time it's different, it seems. But that's the wonderful thing about stir fry, is you can pretty much do it with anything. Cauliflower I haven't done. Broccoli I have. But that's why I like these pepper blends that they have in the frozen food section, because it gives you so many options. I'm going to make fajitas, not here directly, but I am going to make them because it would be perfect for fajitas. I like to have it on for even making my sauces, adding to my burritos. Well, I'm going to let this finish cooking and be quiet. Not before I add my mushrooms. Yeah, I made these up earlier today. And I made myself a nice omelet with bacon. And I'm going to use the rest of these. I needed to have them for my pizza egg rolls I'm going to make. I am going to add a little bit of mushroom in there too. We're going to go ahead and add our rice. Get that water out of there real quick. Little trick, if you make up your rice ahead of time and chill it overnight in the refrigerator, it doesn't absorb so much of the oil. Okay. Now I'm going to want to put in just a tad of the sesame oil. This is really going to set it off. Not too much. Just a few drops is all you need. I'm going to go ahead and toss my shrimp back in there. I'm just trying to warm up the shrimp a little bit. They look a little cold to me. Now, if I was needing extra protein, which today I don't, I already had my egg this morning. Eggs. I would throw 1 egg in here. But this is what we're doing today. So, let's plate it. Alrighty then. You wouldn't know there was other shrimp hiding in there, would you? Well, yep, it's the first time I've used this one. It's new. P.F. Chang sweet chili sauce. It's new to me. I usually stick with what I know, but they didn't have it at the store. You should see me search the store for it. I really did. That's how much it means to me. So we're going to try it on this one. See? Well, you know, sometimes woohoo, change is good. Well, you know, it's funny. It says combined with chicken, bell pepper, and snow peas. So, you know, maybe next time we will. But we're just going to put a little bit over here. It's not as thick as the one I usually use. The sweet chili sauce. Well, you know, we're already committed. So, what do you say we try it? Yeah, I'm a creature of habit, so yeah, I'm not a person you want along with you when I'm unhappy about my food. Usually not, because I'm real picky, really picky about my food. Okay, let's try to get ourselves a nice little bite here. It's just not going to work out that way. I like an equal distribution of flavor in every bite if possible. That looks about right to me. It's hot. Oh, it's got kind of a savory, kind of like a steakhouse taste almost. It's a different, I'm going to keep this one around because it's a different kind of chili sweet sauce. The other one I get is more like a, I don't know, maybe a duck sauce. Yeah, I'm going to try it again just to make sure I'm happy. I didn't recall getting any mushrooms in that bite. And it's the flavor combination of it all that's just so fabulous. You know, all things in nature have their own flavor. Oops, sorry. It kind of has a taste like when I was a kid. My mom used to make a pepper steak. Chow mein. This would be good with not Brussels sprouts, bean sprouts too. But it's fabulous. I'll have the cost in the description below. You know, I added a little things here and there, but one package of mushrooms, it was 8 ounces. It got me a breakfast with a nice omelet. It has me a really nice stir fry here, and then I'm also going to use it with my pizza rolls. So yeah, one little ingredient can make everything a little bit more outstanding, just like the peppers. So anyway, you guys have yourselves a lovely day, and I will as well, and I promise pizza egg rolls are coming up next. I'll talk to you later. Bye.